Alright, welcome to Valorant, a game made by Riot Games, as you can see down at the bottom. Riot Games is well known for making League of Legends, the biggest game ever made.
Agent,
just kidding.
Welcome to Valorant.
That's Minecraft.
Name's Brimstone. I'll be taking you through some training so we can get you out
I
in
need
the
to
field.
turn the volume
We'll start
down.
with basic movement. Walk over there, would you?
Okay, so I guess we're in a tutorial. What kind of interested me in this game
Jump and crawl your way to that gun over there.
is the fact that it plays a lot like Counter-Strike does, in the regards where the gunplay is a lot more like Counter-Strike. It obviously has a lot of Overwatch sort of themes to it as far as like skills go. But we're just going to be doing some first impressions here, trying to see what the game's like and everything, because fortunately I got beta access to it, and beta access was the way that they're doing the beta access for the game is through Twitch streams, which I think is really interesting. I know a lot of games really do like to partner up with influencers and streamers and YouTubers and etc. To make sure that they can try to get their game out to the public and people can see it and buy it and stuff like that as much as they want. But I don't know specifically how to feel about that, because I feel like in a lot of situations it makes it to where certain people get access to the game and other people's don't. From what I was seeing, only certain days you were able to get drops or whatever. I ended up watching one of the streamers that I watch anyway, and he was playing the game, so I was lucky enough to get a I was lucky enough to get a drop anyway, so that's pretty cool. I think I was fine with one. But yeah, so kind of interesting how they're doing the drop system. From what I was reading online, apparently a lot of people were saying it's like a 10% drop rate, because there was like over 1 million people watching Valorant streams, and only about 100,000 people on the first day were receiving keys. I don't know. Obviously, that's probably changed since they've done multiple days worth of giveaways and stuff. Shoot the target, start the test. But I don't know. So far, seems all right. I'm definitely gonna have to get used to the spray in this game.
Not bad. All right, track down that way.
Still got S tier.
Lead you to the teleporter. Go through it so we can practice using your abilities.
All right, so this is where the game might lose me. I really like Counter-Strike. I played a ton of hours of Counter-Strike. I have over I know there's people with way more, but I've played over 1,000 hours of Counter-Strike. So that's one of the first-person shooters that I actually really like as far as competitive play and everything. So Overwatch really kind of lost me, where there's a ton of different people with a ton of different skills and stuff like that. So hopefully it's not like too complicated. I know that you can shoot through like corners and stuff like that. But yeah, so skills not super interested in, but hopefully it turns out all right, because it does seem like a really interesting game and everything. Hold 4. That's kind of interesting. So as far as this game's like game mode, I don't know if there's multiple game modes or not, but the one that I've seen everybody play is just this regular game mode, where it's basically just either search and destroy from Call of Duty, or like the normal sort of plant the bomb game mode in Counter-Strike. So no idea what that is.
Revealing area. All those kills charged up your ultimate ability. Excellent. You're good to go.
So did that kill them, or?
Practice different guns and abilities. When you're ready, front lines are waiting. Welcome to Valorant.
Interesting. So the gunplay seems good. I'm sure the skills and stuff like that are going to take some getting used to, just like any game would. So, of course, they already have skins and everything in the game. free in bundle. This is only the beta, so I don't really think people are going to be buying these, but who knows? I mean, if people have money, they're going to spend it. So, kind of cool. I mean, skins are a huge part of, you know, pretty much any sort of, you know, competitive game now, for some reason. So, let's see about... So I guess this is where you would change your skins and everything, yeah. Kind of cool though. Like, I mean, some of the stuff looks really cool. Like, I'd be interested in that. Some of them are a little bit more like fantasy. And then, I mean, you know, I don't know. Could be cool. I think this is the guy who we're playing in the tutorial, so we're just gonna pick him for now. Shock bolt. Equip a bow with a shock bolt. Fire.
Mic check, everyone. Mic check.
Yo, what up?
Just waiting for like. Oh, they're A.
With me, with me.
They're 3 A.
One dead.
One enemy remaining.
Nice. Spike on me.
One enemy remaining.
He's got guy on B.
Stay down.
Omen's back.
One enemy remaining.
Defuse, defuse.
Good job, guys.
It's weird that you have to hold 4 to defuse.
Yeah, I know. I'm so used to holding E.
Yeah, and E is a fucking skill.
Yep.
Spike is 0.
Nailed them. One enemy remaining.
Ah, so close.
Sorry, guys.
So close.
It's all good.
The worst time to reload.
One teleported, like up top.
Oh man, behind A site. Ah, okay.
Revealing area. Found them.
I will show you like buy it to me, but you see if I do it like once, you can see in the left.
Oh, it says buy it. Okay.
Gotcha. That's actually really cool. I like that. Another one there, another one there. One long too. Or maybe that's not long, maybe that's short.
One more mid.
Shoes are cold.
One enemy remaining.
Nice, good round.
That thing explodes very long. Like, the
Yeah.
explosion on that is huge.
It's like half the map.
Might be coming from mid.
Omen back. Nice.
Yeah, no spot.
Jeff's over there.
Up there.
Nice, good kill.
Sight.
Nice. I'm pushing on A now. Omen low.
Got him.
Nice.
He's unflashed.
Bandit window, Omen side.
Got Omen.
Sage. Yeah, I think it's
One enemy remaining.
Nice.
Nice, good job, guys. Good,
good
job.
kill.
Oh, fucking Omen pushed. Left side.
Okay.
Sage.
She's lit. On point.
Got her, got her.
Nice. Ball behind. Nice. She's coming behind.
One enemy remaining.
Dead.
On top of the ice wall.
Just stage. Fuck, she got me. Nice, good kill.
Fuck,
Good
she
kill.
got
Good
me.
job.
Good pick, by the way.
Sage low. Back right hand.
Cool.
Out of charges. Out of charges. Revealing area.
Fuck, sorry.
Sage on high ground.
Got her.
Nice.
We need the plant. We need to grab the spike. One upper, like back right corner. Back left. Watch to your left, man.
Dead.
I'm planting.
Shot down.
Nice.
My ult is ready.
You're up in the heaven box. I hear them walking.
One enemy remaining.
Nice.
Very
That's
back.
Multiple point. Nice.
Nice.
Attackers
Good game.
win.
Good game, guys.
Good job, guys. Good job.
Good job, everyone.
Good time.
Alrighty. So game's over. It's actually pretty cool. Like the skills are, you have to actually buy like your first 2 skills as like a piece of equipment, like going into it. Like you would almost buy grenades or something like that in Counter-Strike, which I think is really interesting. But you always have your E skill, and then your X is your ultimate. So that's really interesting to play around with, and kind of cool, honestly. I would be definitely interested in playing more games of this and trying to get like a party together. I know that the game is going to be actually free to play when it comes out in the summer, so I think that will be really cool to try out, especially with a group of friends and stuff like that. And I mean, free to play isn't, you know, I'm sure you can convince your friends to play if it's free to play. So altogether, it was a fun time. Hopefully you enjoyed the like clips or whatever that I put in the middle there from the game and everything. It's going to be really interesting. The biggest thing that I noticed from my point of view that I'm going to really have to start paying attention to is I'm going to have to try to figure out each individual character's skills so that way I know what's going on. There was a point where I guess his name is Omen. I don't actually know any of the characters' names, but they were calling him Omen. He actually teleported into the room that I was in, and I just basically watched the animation because I was like, hey, that looks pretty cool, and I have no idea what's going on. So he just teleported in front of me and then just shot me and killed me. So that was a big example of me just not knowing, you know, what's going on, and I'm going to have to learn. So other than that, the gameplay was pretty good. I feel like the skills are kind of like they're really important, but at the same time they're not as important as the gunplay is almost. So, you know, it's just kind of like a give and take, but super interesting. So, I don't know. If you guys are interested in this game, let me know. I would like to hear some opinions and feedback because I'm brand new to this, and up until like a couple of days ago I really didn't know much about this game. I remember seeing that Riot Games was going to be making a first-person shooter to rival Counter-Strike a couple of months ago, and there ended up being some gameplay come out about it. So I mean, so far it's pretty neat. You can even get these little charms and stuff for your gun. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully this was a little bit informational just from watching the gameplay and everything. I know that there's tons of Twitch streamers out there that you can watch, and you can potentially get a key from if you're watching them to actually get into the beta, so that's probably your better bet instead of watching YouTube videos on it, unfortunately. But you know, if you found this helpful, give me a like, let me know how I did, and I'll see you guys in the next one. So see you then.